We got a new project. I'm going to do some driveway work, and what I want to do is make a turnaround in my driveway. Right now, when people drive in through here, they have to back in right here and pull up. So like right here, I'm going to put a culvert, and that way what people can do is drive in here, cross the creek, and then turn around right here and get out. Not everybody can make this 3-point turn to turn around. I think that's really going to help things. I got a price on a 36-inch culvert, 20-foot long plastic, and it was $700. So I want to see what a 30-inch is going to cost me. As you can see, there's not much water flowing through this creek, but when we get a really hard rain, this creek fills up. And I've even had it overflow its banks once and wash across my driveway. Here's some of our wildlife. Come on, Robert. Oh. Checking the job site out. He's one of my advisors. And here's my other advisor, Kit. She keeps a lookout while we're working. Yeah, so next thing I have to do is I have to move all of this crap. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. It's getting late, it's getting cold, and I'm not 100% happy with this, the way it's sitting in there. I'd like to dig it down just a little bit more. I'm afraid this end is up a little bit too high, and I just want to get the whole thing a little bit deeper below the level of the water. Well, we had a little change of plan. Last time I was out here, it was a few days ago, I put the culvert in the creek, and I was trying to backfill it with some soil, and it started raining, so I had to quit. The soil was just getting too wet. It's like a really sandy clay. It was sticking in the bucket, and I had no traction, so I couldn't do any more, so I had to quit. And then the culvert started floating when it started raining, and the culvert actually moved down the creek. It floated down the creek. So I had to pull the culvert out, and I'm starting over now. So I got the creek pretty well dug out, and I got a contractor coming, bringing me 12 tons of ABC crusher run. So we're going to use that to backfill along with a little bit of the soil that I have. This is what the creek looked like before I dug it out. As you can see, it's just a lot of fall, and there's a lot of rock in here, and you just can't put a culvert on top of that rock. So So I had a buddy of mine that's a contractor. He told me to dig it out, which you can see I started here. Right here is where the rock is, and over here is where I've dug it out. And I dug out about 24 feet of creek. But I got it so that the culverts can set down a few inches. And he also gave me a nice tip. He said dig out a little extra and put a little dirt in there, maybe 3 or 4 inches of dirt, and then when you set the culvert in, kind of push the culvert down in that dirt, and that's going to help seal it and keep the water from running underneath or around the culvert. I don't know if you can see that, but the bell end of the culvert is sitting right in that mud, and water's going right in it, so it looks like it's right at the perfect depth. This end of the culvert is also under a couple of inches of water. It allows minnows and crawfish to just go right through the culvert instead of trying to burrow around the culvert to get upstream, so it's good for the environment. I've got about 1/3 of the way filled, and I need to get enough dirt in there to go up to the halfway mark, and then I'm going to put that ABC stone on top of that. I'm about halfway up, so I think that's enough. And I've been stamping it with my foot, walking on it, trying to get it compacted as much as I can. So tomorrow morning I'm going to get the load of ABC crusher run and put it on top and fill this thing up, and then we'll be able to grade it out. I got 12 tons of ABC stone crusher run delivered this morning. This is about 9 or 10 tons right here, and I gotta admit it's not as much stone as I thought. So the next thing I need to do is reinforce these ends, so I'm going to go ahead and stack some rocks up. I got it raked out, and I'll probably add a little bit more gravel. We'll see how this works out, if it packs down any, but I think this is going to be okay. I just wanted to say that this is the first time I ever did this, so this is not supposed to be a tutorial on how to put a culvert in a creek or how to fix your driveway. I just figured this out by watching other YouTube videos, and I thought I'd give it a try, and it came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So don't take this like that I'm an expert or something. I'm just learning. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.